Hello everyone who's watching this video. We are group 10 and we come from the class e-commerce in FTU University. So today we're going to help you summarize and analyze the chapter 2, e-commerce business models and concepts. After watching this video, you will be able to identify the key components of e-commerce business models, describe the major B2C, B2B business models, and understand the key business concepts and strategies applicable to e-commerce. So now let's head to the first part. First of all, you need to understand some simple concepts, right? The first one is business model. It is a set of planned activities designed to result in a profit in a marketplace. Business plan describes a firm's business model, and the e-commerce business model use leverage unique qualities of internet and web. So, if you hope to develop a successful business model in any area, not just e-commerce, you have to make sure that model effectively address the 8 elements in the slide. There are 8 elements, and the first and foremost, which is also the most important, is the value proposition. It defines how a company's product or service fulfills the needs of customers. Why should the customer buy from you? And a successful e-commerce value propositions including the personalization or customization, reduction of product research, price discovery costs, or facilitation of transaction by managing product delivery. The second one you need to focus on is the revenue model. It describes how a business will earn revenue, generate profit, and produce a superior um, return on the invested capital. So it will answer the questions of how will the firm earn revenue, generate profits, and produce a superior return on invested capital. There are 5 major types: advertising revenue model, subscription, transaction fee, sales, or affiliate revenue model. The next 2 elements is the market opportunities and the competitive environment. And you can see all the related informations in our slides here. It has stated really clearly, right? So I will skip through these elements as it is also important, but let's focus on the later parts of this presentation. We also have the competitive advantage and the market strategy, as well as the organizational development and the management team. There are 8 important key elements for a business model, right?
In the next part, we'll dive into the diverse landscape of B2C business models, exploring how companies are leveraging the internet to reach and engage with consumers like you and me. Well, first of all, business to consumer B2C e-commerce is a type of electronic e-commerce where online businesses sell products or services directly to individual consumers. It is the most common and well-known form of e-commerce. Two of the most prominent B2C models are those focused on content and community. Content providers like Netflix and Spotify deliver a wealth of digital entertainment, news, and information directly to your screens, often funded by subscriptions or advertising. Meanwhile, community providers like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter have become virtual town squares where we connect, share experiences, and even discover new products. These platforms generate revenue through ads, subscriptions, and even by facilitating transactions within the ecosystems. And let's not forget the rising star of the creator economy, individuals like MrBeast and Khalid DeMello who have built massive audiences and businesses around their unique content. Now let's shift gears and talk about models that facilitate the buying and selling of goods and services. Online retailer, the digital version of your favorite stores, offer a vast array of products at your fingertips, often with the added convenience of home delivery. Transaction brokers take this a step further by enabling online transactions for services that were once confined to offline channels. Think of online stockbrokers like eTrade or travel agency like Expedia. Moving on is the platform-based models. Platforms are the backbone of much of the modern internet. Portals like Yahoo and MSN aggregate a wide range of services and content, making them a convenient starting point for your online journey. But the real game changers are market creators like eBay, Etsy, Uber, and Airbnb. These platforms have revolutionized entire industries by connecting buyers and sellers directly, fostering a vibrant marketplace where almost anything can be exchanged. Lastly, let's not overlook the service providers who bring convenience and expertise to our digital lives. Companies like Dropbox offer cloud storage, while others like LegalZoom provide legal services, and TurboTax simplifies our tax preparation. These services offer valuable, convenient, time-saving, and cost-effective alternatives to our traditional providers, making them essential components of the B2C e-commerce landscape.
Let's talk about B2B business model. This is the type of model in which businesses sell to other businesses. There are five main channels to conduct B2B transaction. The first one is e-distributor. An e-distributor offers an online catalog of products from various manufacturers for business purchases. So, for example, Gringer, a major MRO supplies distributors, transitioned from catalog sales and physical centers to an online platforms in 1995. So, by 2022, 60% of its $13 billion sales came from e-commerce, including websites and mobile apps. Owned by a single company serving many customers, e-distributors benefit from offering a large product range as one-stop shopping attracts more customers than multiple site visits. The second one is e-procurement. An e-procurement company helps businesses automate their procurement processes. Ariba, for example, offers software that creates custom integrated online catalogs for purchasing firms and assists vendors in selling to large purchasers. This software is generally known as value chain management software. Ariba and similar firms are often referred to as software as a service (SaaS) or platform as a service (PaaS) providers, reducing software costs through scale economies. The third channel is exchanges. An exchange is an independent digital marketplace connecting numerous suppliers and buyers in real time and are typically operated by independent firms that generate revenue through commissions or transaction fees. Exchanges reduce the time and costs of finding suppliers and customers, lowering transaction, product, and inventory carrying costs. The fourth one is industry consortia. Industry consortia are vertical marketplaces owned by industry stakeholders that cater to specific industries. An example is Supply On, founded by industrial giants like Bosch, Continental, and Schaeffler, which offers a shared supply chain collaboration platform for various manufacturing industries. By 2022, Supply On's customers included many major companies like Airbus, BMW, BorgWarner, Siemens, and Thales, in addition to its shareholders. The last channel is private B2B networks. A private B2B network is a digital network designed to coordinate the flow of communication and supply chains among firms engaged in business together. The network is owned by a single large purchasing firm. Invitations are handed into trusted, long-term suppliers of direct inputs. For instance, Walmart operates one of the largest private B2B networks in the world for its suppliers.
So, after my teammate has previously discussed to you about key components B2C and B2B, now I'm going to continue our presentation with my part, which is how e commerce changed businesses. I think it's very obvious to us all that e commerce is a game changer. It's very prominently affecting how businesses operate in three big ways, as you can see on the screen. So, there are three ways that e-commerce alter the way business work. And the first thing I'm going to mention and explain to you is industry structure. So, industry structure, think of competition. E-commerce alter competition. It actually makes it easier for customers to compare prices and find better deals. Sure, this can be very tough, but it also creates a lot of opportunities. Businesses can use features like personalization, unique content to actually stand out amongst all the other brands. The second way is through business strategy. E-commerce forced the businesses to adapt to online environment. Companies actually need new strategies for the online world. They can focus on things like giving customer a great experience or reaching a global audience. And e-commerce actually allows for more targeted approaches. The third way and the last way is industry informs operations. E commerce actually has reshaped industry value chains, making it more efficient and a better way to coordinate in overall. There's also streamlined firm value chains, for example, outsourcing, and e commerce has also created firm value webs. That means collaboration with partners. Maybe think of Amazon. Their vast selection comes from working with many suppliers. But let's not forget, e commerce can disrupt industries as well. It can be very disruptive. In some cases, e commerce goes beyond just changing how businesses operate, it leads to complete industry transformation. And obviously, as I have mentioned, e commerce can be a disruptive technology, fundamentally altering industry and creating new businesses model. And these models leverage technology to target new markets or fulfill unmet customer needs. E-commerce and business model disruption can, first of all, create new business model, target undeserved markets, and force incumbents to adopt or lose market share. So, without say, companies need to be aware of this and be ready to innovate at all times. So, the key takeaway from this, understand that e commerce offers both challenges and opportunities. So, businesses, in order to thrive and survive in the market, they need to understand the changes, they need to craft the winning strategies, adapt operations, and be prepared for disruption and innovate at all times.
Let's come to the final and the most interesting part for you guys, career in e-commerce. Let me introduce to you SK Professional Tools, a company located in US that is famous for being the manufacturer of over 3,500 different tools for both the do-it-yourself market as well as the construction industries, where it is a leading provider. The company sells products through the consumer retail outlets as well as through direct sales to industry. And in 2007, the company launched its first B2C website and is now looking to increase its B2C and B2B e commerce revenues by developing a more robust web presence. And in order to achieve this, the company is now looking for an assistant manager for its e business. As the assistant manager of SK Professional Tools e-commerce business, you will work with the e-commerce team on initiatives to expand the company's commerce presence. This will include website development, mobile apps, search engine optimization, mobile marketing, social media, video, and email. You will also help develop an e commerce roadmap and timeline, create a B2B e commerce presence, manage online and offline catalog content, and collaborate with the IT, sales, and marketing departments in order to deliver good outcomes for your work. To be successful in this role, you will need to hone a number of qualities for yourself. First, problem solving. Second, speed and execution focus. Third, domain knowledge. And you will need to get work done from others, defend your point of view, get your hands dirty. You will need to have number orientation, and finally, you should master Amazon leadership principles. Having the quality I mentioned above is a plus, but not all. In order to land your first e-commerce career, this is how you could prepare. Start by adopting a metrics-driven approach. And in e-commerce, it is crucial to focus on KPI. So you should highlight these metrics in your resume and LinkedIn profile to demonstrate your ability to drive results. Second, you should use the STAR format to structure your accomplishments and makes your experience more compelling to hiring managers. Next, you can consider connecting with hiring managers, enhancing your product management skills by maybe starting a YouTube channel or a blog like Mr. Tuan Talents and Bitsa. And you can also leverage valuable resources to deepen your knowledge on e-commerce and finally obtaining relevant certificates to demonstrate your expertise and commitment to professional development in e-commerce.
Okay, that is all for our presentation. If you have any question or any type of ideas you want to discuss, please comment down below and don't forget to subscribe and like for our video. Thank you very much.